Welcome to the next episode of Reef Today in association with ReefTeach and Queensland University of Technology and their National Science winner, Teleah. Let's go jump on the boat and have a look at the Great Barrier Reef. Teleah, Tanya, welcome again for day 3, heading out to the Great Barrier Reef. Teleah, you won the National Science Week Queensland University Technology competition. What did you do to win that, to come up to Cairns to help look after the Great Barrier Reef?
So you would get these images taken by professional divers or really volunteers of the reef, and you'd have to classify these randomized 15 dots and what was under them, so whether it was hard coral, soft coral, fish, sand, other.
Fantastic. So how many images did you actually classify to win the competition?
So yeah, it's in about that 1,400 range.
That's incredible. How long did that take you? I've done this annotation and it takes us hours.
I think about 6-7 hours.
Oh, that's fantastic. So the last 3 days we've been pretty busy. You've spent a whole day in the classroom with Abby, a bit of background of the reef, some reef ecology, fish identification, coral identification, and then some surveying techniques, so a little bit of the dry theoretical background. And then we came out Tuesday for our first day. We headed out to Hastings Reefs on Passions of Paradise, and that was a little bit of an orientation day, yeah? So jumping in the water, getting used to the snorkeling, and then a few surveying techniques. And similar yesterday, doing more photographs for Virtual Reef Diver. We did some coral watch and fish surveys. We're going to see a new location today. Have fun, see what we can find in terms of fish species, and then collect some more photos for the Virtual Reef Diver. And your last day, day 5 tomorrow, we're back on land in the classroom, loading up the images. And you can show me how far quicker you are at this than I am. Well, that was a really good snorkel. So that's your 5th different location there. So what did you think? What did you see?
Massive clam and massive corals, 1,000 years old.
Yeah. I also like not only the coral diversity, but also the fish diversity. We had from the little plankton feeders to the parrotfish, which are the herbivores, to the surgeon fish, to the predatory fish. So that was a really good looking site. So. And you were going around with the camera. You got a number of shots for Virtual Reef Diver, collecting some pictures. So I think that was a successful session.
I think so, yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Now it's lunchtime. So your last water session of the week, a bit sad, but it's also, you've been to this location already. It's our second one for today. We're at a Milne Reef called Three Sisters. It's one of the top locations around. So this session we're going to do the eye in the reef rapid monitoring, looking at what are some key fish species, and then I'll do the coral survey from there. And then we're just going to go see what we can find. Ready to go?
Ready to go.
Good.
So today we are going to go through the images that you took yesterday with Gareth, and we're going to find the ones that work best for Virtual Reef Diver. So we're going to choose the ones that are that metre away from the substrate, ones that aren't too close so they're not too far away, ones that don't have maybe any of this drop-off kind of area. So we're just going to go through and pick the best ones. Ones like this would be great, here would be yeah, this would be probably quite good as well, and this one. Now we're going to upload the photos. So we've already entered all of our location details in. So we've entered the reef name, the dive site name, our GPS coordinates when we were at the reef, and we've got all the little details here. And now we've dragged all the images onto the side, and they're currently uploading. Okay, so what have we got going on here?
So we've got some folios here, a bit of algae.
Yeah. So what would those get classed as, those folios?
Hardcore.
Yeah. So there's never been any photos that, you know, a random shark's just swum through and you've got the edge of the tail or a gaping
not.
mouth?
No, just sand.
Just sand.
My favourite animal was honestly the white-tipped shark. I think there's a lot of stigma around sharks, and to see one so close and to see it just swimming on the bottom and being able to get close to it was really amazing. Someone who wants to get involved, I definitely say just go on a website like Great Barrier Reef and just start classifying. And if you're someone who's never visited the Great Barrier Reef, definitely get up here and definitely visit. You can't compare it to the images until you've really been up here.